All right. They trying to shut the general down. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I guess that motherfucking energy was coming through that too motherfucking strong. They say this nigga dropping this science and shit. We gotta get this nigga up off of here. The rest of you niggas can come up here and talk all that dumb shit. This nigga right here breaking the internet. I'm black at y'all niggas. I'm black. I'm black, y'all. That's right. They can't stop it. They can't stop the general. But you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end strong. I got the end strong. Y'all in the house. Come on in, family. That's right. They can't stop me. They can't stop me. You understand what I'm saying? We're in the house. All right. And so, let me get back on. I ain't stopping. We ain't stopping. We jumping right back in this. We'll let the other family, you know what I'm saying, come back on in as they see the general back in the house. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, boy, I tell you, when they know you trying to do something for your people, they're gonna always be in there trying to fuck shit up. I don't give a fuck. I already dropped the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Information, but we got to finish strong. Let me get this. Let me get this other one up there. This other one, god damn it. Hold on. Hold on, family. These motherfuckers ain't gonna stop me. When they shut me down, they shut all my goddamn tabs down too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back in there and get my tabs back up. These motherfuckers be on some bullshit. Shut down all my shit. Hold on. I'm about to get it right back up. Bear with me. Let me work out. I'm gonna go out strong. I'm gonna make you understand it was worth your while to come back in here. Cause I ain't even really hit people with with my damn slides and shit. I was just reading the basic information of what this shit was. And then going, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. That's right. L1. L1. Let me get the other one up. Let me get the other one up. Stay with me, family. Don't let them. That's another thing, punking the nigga out the information. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them motherfucker punk you out the information. We're gonna end on our own. You know what I'm saying? On our own energy. We ain't gonna let them bitches in the motherfucker with fuck that. No, sir. We're not gonna do that. All right. Let me get my other motherfucking my lecture back up. I had to shut this shit down. I'm back up. I'm back up. Don't worry. There you go. There you go. I got determination. Bitch, you're gonna have to do more than that. You're gonna have to do more than that. All right, here we go. I think this one primarily said all the same thing. Yeah, but I'm gonna bring that up. Let me get up. This one got some. Let me bring this up too. Let me go and go to work. Let me work, family. Now, right here, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. Zoom that motherfucker in. All right. Okay, so we looking right here. You know, USDA report was released. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about, you're talking about landowners. Look at that shit. All private agricultural landowners, acres owned, and value of land and buildings by race, ethnicity. This is 1999. Okay, minorities own only a small part of the U.S. agricultural land base. Okay, so you're talking about the United, say landowners, number of landowners is 3,412,000. Okay, now out of that 3,412,000 that own this rural land, 3,218,000 are white. That's 96%, 96.2% of the land. Now, you look at blacks. You got the number of blacks that own agricultural land. You understand what I'm saying? Is 68,000. You see what I'm saying? That amounts to 2%. Okay? The so-called American Indian got 23,000, 0.7%. Okay? And then, you got Asian, they got 8,000, you know what I'm saying? Which amounted 0.2, and then you got others, which 27,000 amount to 0.8, and then you got Hispanic, okay, which is 47,000, which is is 1.4. You understand percent. Now I got a number two down there. What that number two next to Hispanic? Hispanic percentages are calculated based on the United States total for all owners and all owner acres. Okay. Okay, so whatever. I don't understand that and ain't gonna get into it right now. We talking about landowners. So you talking about now we talking about acres. Okay? You talking about acres now. Now when you look down, you talking about how many acres? You talking about 932,000 acres. Okay, you understand? Out of the landowners, out of the 3,412,000, is 932,000 acres of land spread out between that 3,412,000. Okay, white people out of the 932,000, white people own 856,000%. That's 98% of the motherfucking land. Come on now. Come on now. We got to talk today. You understand? Black people own, look at that. 7,000. You hear that? 7,754, acres of land. 7,750. That's 0.9%. Do you see that? Do you see that? You see what I'm saying? You can go on down. It ain't even no necessary to even go down. You know what I'm saying? So, it's no necessary. And so the value of all the rural land that's out there, out of that 3,412,000, is worth 1,283 billion. I know a million. I think them is, we say trillion. They say a trillion. I don't believe that might be billion. You know what I'm saying? But I looked on the other one, it said trillion. No, that's I guess it's shit, it don't jump from goddamn millions to goddamn, I guess that might be billion. I don't want to speak out of turn, but the last one said $1,000,000,000. Okay? But we'll just say 1,283,853,000. You see what I'm saying? And out of that 1,283,853,000, 1,156,977,000 is on. That's the worth of white people, which is 96% of the whole total wealth of all the fucking rural land in America. I don't understand what you niggas talking about. You buying some land. Motherfucker, you not buying no land, nigga. You buying lots. You're buying lots. You know, and do it mean don't buy lots? No, it don't mean that. Nigga, but goddamn, nigga, look at where you at. You crumbing and you're not going because they gonna come in because they own the motherfucking the economy, because they the motherfuckers in charge of the government, because they could terrorize niggas like they been terrorizing niggas, and no government, no motherfucker, you know, no police or nothing coming to your aid. They can pump you out your motherfucking shit, nigga, and it ain't a goddamn thing that you could do about it. Okay? And so, listen here. Let me break this down for y'all one more game. Let's go through this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, and then I'm gonna get off into some of this, you know, these visuals that I got, so you can really see the reality that they ain't got no money, you ain't got no land, okay? And you've been here for this fucking long. Goddamn, family, you deserve. We should all, as Africans, you know, if we, you know, it ain't no right in this game, but you should be expecting that, you know, black people is comfortably, you know, in some control of a vast part of this nation, land-wise, motherfucking, economically wise, power base. You know what I'm saying? That we should be, you know, thoroughly entrenched, that we got a secure, but we got to understand that's not what you was brought over here for. You was not brought over here, nigga, to get that. So we don't understand the rules of this motherfucking game, because we was not brought. But anywhere else, the effort, the invention, what you had that been taken from you. We ain't, you know, we talking about reparation, but we also talking about what we built up after the fucking fact that you low-lifed motherfuckers took from us. It's so much shit we got to talk about, because it makes it seem like black people didn't have shit, makes it seem like we wasn't making power moves, that we didn't, you know, many of them early Africans understood their reality. That's why Marcus Garvey say, fuck this shit, we up out of here, because we understand the reality. And then many of the other, you know, city states like Tulsa, that's a city state, Rosewood, and many other, you know, cities that we got to bring up that don't even get the credit that the Rosewoods in the Tulsa, Oklahoma was getting, that was thriving and prospering beyond belief, that the jealous heart of, you understand, you in a nation of jealous-hearted motherfuckers, and they got to maintain the status quo, the power source, you know, and you know, using inferior monkey. You understand? You don't have a brain to do shit. You can't create shit. So if you prove them wrong by being successful in any form or fashion, they got to bomb and they got to take, because you proven them wrong in every aspect of the lying, racist ass lie that they've been telling. So if you outdo them, they gonna destroy that shit just to stay, you know, keep the lie living that we cannot do for self. So not only the reparations to repair, and you can't repair us without giving us land. You know, look what you took. We got to see what they took. We got to also talk about reparations from Africa. You understand what I'm saying? Because too many, and it wasn't not all our people, but it's some treacherous niggas been amongst us for a minute now. And so we was, you know, sold into slavery with the help of some Africans, not the majority. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that the Africans that was brought to America had wealth. They had wealth, and they left wealth in Africa, and it would have been inherited by their descendants. We are descendants of Africans that had wealth and power in Africa. And so we don't have to ask a motherfucker for shit. It's ours, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. So the reparations ain't just coming from America, it's coming from Europe and Africa. It's coming from all three motherfucking continents that owe us. And so we understand that these vultures not gonna give us what is due us. So yes, we stood up on our 2 feet and began to do what was necessary to come up out of the condition. But look what the fuck they did to take that, terrorizing us, taking our land, terrorizing us, taking our inventions that they didn't parlay into international corporations even today. You see what I'm saying? Lewis Latimer, goddamn, is the one that put the filament inside the light. You understand? Niggas wouldn't even have no light in their motherfucking house if it wasn't for Lewis Latimer. Fuck all them niggas talking about some goddamn Tesla and all. Man, get the fuck out of here. You niggas stole black people's inventions, nigga, and because we were slavery, you did not give us no credit, nigga, because you didn't have to. What the fuck you going, so you done took a lot, many of the inventions came from Africa. How the fuck y'all motherfuckers was on wooden wagons in goddamn 1860, you motherfuckers was on wooden wagons and Ramesses II was rolling around on gold chariots in goddamn 2000 in BC. How the fuck you invented something? Nigga, we was riding on better shit in goddamn 2000 BC than you motherfuckers was riding around in 1860. You understand what I'm saying? They done stole wisdom and knowledge and inventions from Africa. You know what I'm saying? And so that's us. You know what I'm saying? He can't pay you for what he took. Okay, so here we looking at, we talking about the total wealth of America. And I'm gonna move through this quick so I could get to the other, the other information, and go out like people of power supposed to go out. You understand? We talking about, look at this. You talking about the top 1% listen, that's got to be updated. It's well over 55 to 60% of the financial wealth, the top 1%. So if it's 314 million people in America, 3.414 million. If it's 314 million, 3.414 million people, that's the top 1% on 55 to 60% of the total wealth of America. Okay, now if you look at the top, you talking about the bottom 80%, and that then went up. It's more like the bottom 90% now. You understand? Because the top 1% then moved into the, knocked the middle class out. And even the ones in the next 4%, which had 30%, they done moved and encroached in the other areas. So the top 1% is even more super rich than at any other time in the history of humanity. Okay? And so you talking about out of 314 million, 275 million, that's the bottom 90 or 90%. I'm gonna go up even further than that. 285, 290, you understand, is not with 5% of the five. We talking about now is 1%. Do you understand? Not 5%, but 1%. So when you look at your Jay-Z's, you look at your motherfucking entertainers and all of that, you understand what I'm saying? They said it's only 2 motherfuckers in the United States that made it into the 1%. And I think it was Oprah and one other nigga. I don't know who it was, but it was only 2 out of all. So you can look at your Jay-Z's, you can look at all your motherfuckers. You think them niggas ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. You understand what I'm saying? Because that shit could be, when you got the motherfucking top, the top 1% that got damn near 55, 60% of all the wealth. And then you got the bottom 275 million with 1%. Them niggas ain't got, that's an illusion. That's an illusion. Nigga gotta quit looking at them, trying to emulate them. You understand? That because that's how your ass gonna stay out of power. Because if them niggas was really about power, they would have been left them motherfucking white boys, Sony and all of that, and started their own shit. They got enough money to do it. Goddamn, all you had to do is buy the studio shit, make the guy burn and buy the motherfucker. But see, you got to go to him to get the goddamn DVDs. See what I'm saying? That's showing you power, how you own so much shit. Well, motherfucker got to come through the door. You understand what I'm saying? You got to go to the Chinese to get the DVD, the machine that burn the goddamn. You know, I know a lot of niggas, you know, but you got to go to them to get the goddamn machine. Now, when they put them sanctions on Venezuela, they also sanction the machines that they use to extract the oils and shit, because they are leading, you know, nation in oil. So they even motherfucking put sanction on selling them motherfuckers machines and the different instruments to extract the oil and refine the shit, this, that, and the third. So even though you might got some resources, because they got a monopoly on the machinery, nigga, you can't do a motherfucking thing because you've been locked out of, you know, technical knowledge and shit and this, that, and the third. All a nigga know how to do is beatbox, nigga, bust a fucking rap and dunk a motherfucking basketball. That's all of you ain't got no technical know-how. So even though you might got aspiration, the shit that you need to make it pop, you still got to go to the motherfucker to get this, that, and the third. Because you've been totally shut out of nationhood, technical knowledge, and this. Marcus Garvey say, you know, it's based on industry and technology. He always said that. You know what I'm saying? So niggas got to go back and understand exactly it's based on technology and industry. You understand what I'm saying? We got to go back, and you think this man gonna teach you. Niggas thinking they gonna go to school and this motherfucker gonna teach you how to undo what he himself has done to keep himself in power. You niggas is silly. We got to wake up today. You see what I'm saying? So let me move forward. So even on a global scale, you understand they talking about 99.9. This was in 2012, nigga. You talking about 99.9%, 99.9% of the globe, nigga. Got this say 19%. That shit is over with. It ain't at no 19%. That was in 2012. That shit more like 10%, where damn near 99.9% of the world got 10% of the population. Look at this shit. You talking about the top 1%. The top 1% got 32%. Then the top 0.001, that ain't even a one. That ain't even a 0.1. Nigga, that's the top 0.001%. That's the super motherfucking rich. That's the oopit rich motherfuckers. You understand? Got 30% of the wealth, and then the next 0.01 got 19%. That's ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous. So when you understand the blueprint of the world, any motherfuckers that telling you to stay, once you realize that the cards are stacked against you like that, you don't keep playing no game with the bitch. It's time to flip the table over, man. That's reality. You any other way, you is dressing up for the white boy to be the next nigga, you know, the next white man big nigga. That's all you doing. But you is not in no position of power, because that motherfucker could bitch slap your ass at any given time and take that shit from you. So you looking right here again, we moving quickly. Forbes 400 net worth compared to African American and Latino household 2015. Okay, so you talking about the top 400, 2.34 trillion. Okay, you talking, so the top 400, you understand what I'm saying, is at the bottom. The billionaires who make up the 400 list of the richest Americans now have as much wealth as all American household plus 1/3 of America's Latino population combined. Okay, where, you know, 400 motherfuckers got, you know, you literally got more money than damn near 75 million motherfuckers. Damn near. You understand what I'm saying? Because you talking about it's 55, it's about 55 million Latino. Okay, so 1/3 of that, you understand what I'm saying? You talking about 18 million. You know what I'm saying? So if it's 43, 50, and then you add, that's about 62 million people. You talking about 400 people got more money than damn near 62 million people. That's fucking ridiculous. I don't know what it is. That ain't even slavery, nigga. That ain't even motherfucking slavery. I don't even know what. Oh, we got to invent a word for that. That ain't even slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Let me move forward. Okay, top billion, 10 billionaires versus world gross domestic product 2016. Top 10, not 400, the top 10 Forbes billionaire got $505 billion. That's more than the whole nation economy of Nigeria. The whole nation, bigger than the economy of the whole nation of Belgium, Iran, Norway, Thailand, Austria, United Arab Emirates, South Africa, Colombia. 10 motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Now, you got to look at this, and I want y'all to understand this as I move through this. You understand what I'm saying? We looking at, when I put this together, I want you to understand that, power. You understand what I'm saying? Power is a delicate motherfucking thing. It's delicate. You cannot lose power. You know what I'm saying? You should never lose power. I don't give a fuck. There's certain things that keep a people in power. It's not up for bargaining or nothing. Niggas that sold land and sold, in Africa, them motherfuckers should be dealt with in the harshest fucking way, because they set our people up for world degradation, global degradation. So when you're looking at the heights of Egypt, you got to look at that time period as a crystal glass. You see what I'm saying? And you got to be delicate. Every move that you make is to preserve that power. You understand what I'm saying? To preserve, that comfortability of being in power. You understand? But with the conquest of Egypt by the Greeks and the Romans, you see the cracks in the motherfucking glass. You understand what I'm saying? We got, and when you get knocked down, usually in order for him, he got to come right back. That's why most motherfuckers, if they fuck around getting knocked out by a motherfucker, they want that rematch real quick. Nigga, I got to make you apologize. Nigga, you got to apologize. You know what I'm saying? For doing it. So you got to get right back. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't get right back and then you take the next hit, you see this motherfucker is crumbling. You understand? You in critical condition. And then came the Atlantic slave trade and the colonization of Africa, you understand, which crumbled our power. You understand what I'm saying? To the point, it's like when you shatter that shit, you cannot get it back together. You can't glue that shit back together, nigga. You didn't did the worst thing that a people could do is lose power. Wait a minute, let me come off of that. That one might be too hard. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like when you run in this race, and you could go back if you saw that, I need to go, this is my making of a nigga, and it get too hard at time. You see what I'm saying? But when you run in that race, you cannot drop that baton. You see what I'm saying? You cannot drop that baton. Let me take some of them more, the critical ones out of there. Because I don't, this motherfucker is the making of a nigga. And it could get critical up in here. You know what I'm saying? It could get critical up in here. Straight up. It could get critical up in here. It could get critical up in here. It could get critical. And it need to. See, I had to get this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? When we with our people. but everything else is good up until that point. Everything else is good. You know what I'm saying? So, as you see, when that shit cracked, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you drop the baton. See, you can't pick it back up. You understand what I'm saying? In some races, when you drop that baton, nigga, you understand? That's just like dropping that crystal glass. You cannot pick it back up. You understand what I'm saying? And you talking about where this man got your babies and shit. You understand? He done broke your manhood. You didn't drop the motherfucking baton. And while people talking about why can't we? Because for generations and generations and generations and generations, he's been, miseducating the people, breaking the backs of the men, terrorizing them so that there's no possibility of us getting back up. And then when you do drop the goddamn baton in the race, only the motherfucker that dropped it can go back there and pick it up. So when this sister see the man got her baby and you didn't drop the goddamn baton, she hollers out like, goddamn, he on us now. He on us now. You dropped the motherfucking baton. And the baton is that crystal glass, nigga. And when it shattered, nigga, you can't pick the motherfucker back up. You cannot. You niggas out here fun, and it shows you that you niggas ain't even got the idea of how you even got in the predicament, because too many of you niggas out here frivolously giving energy to shit that's gonna keep us in the fucking predicament. The woman don't give a fuck. She like, bitch, nigga, how you dropped the baton? How did you do it? They in here now. You understand what I'm saying? And so you see, wisdom and knowledge and sovereignty is delicate as a crystal bowl. You see what I'm saying? It can be wiped out in one generation if not handled with most serious care. You see what I'm saying? And so when we allow them motherfuckers to come in there and get a foothold in Africa and then sail us across this motherfucking water, you understand what I'm saying? And put the Willie Lynch down on us, and we ain't done shit in 400 years to reverse this shit. It's been operating and self-propelling itself forward into where it didn't gather, velocity into where it seemed like you can't even stop it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand, when you passing that baton down, you understand, you could be passing hundreds of thousands of years of ancestral wisdom and knowledge. You understand? You can't drop that. You can't drop that, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And only the runner who drops the ball can retrieve it, or who drops the baton can retrieve it. The sister already know that the race is over. You know what I'm saying? She already know that the race is over. Only the runner who drops the baton can retrieve it. So you looking at this, you talking about the Wright brothers, and you looking at the first generation airplane. And then you over there looking at the 22 Raptor. That's a fifth generation airplane. But if the motherfucker dropped the ball after the first generation, he would never get to the fifth generation. So they not telling y'all that, not only did they enslave you for 400 years, they stopped you from passing down generational wisdom and technology that would have, been progressed during each African's lifetime. Nigga, you not, and while your children was developing generation after generation in technology and shit, moving forward and forward and forward and forward, nigga, we was stuck on the motherfucker in the fields while these motherfuckers was into technological, knowledge progressing and shit. And if they did have an African, the nigga was a slave, and the only thing he was doing was passing down his wisdom to the white boy who was gonna monopolize it and turn it into an international conglomerate. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't get shit out of it. One nigga, and all they gonna do is go and work for him and give him the wisdom and knowledge and not give shit to their own people. So we stuck not only in the first generation, these niggas is these white people is in the 100th goddamn generation, while we still in the first generation in technology and knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? So how in the hell can money pay for some shit like that, and you that far behind in wisdom and goddamn technology and industry. You too far behind. God damn, it's damn near like we got to enslave them and make them teach us the shit again. You understand? It's like it's damn near we in a predicament where we would damn near have to enslave them and make them teach us the same fucking way we did them. It's damn near that goddamn way. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. Okay, it must be a continuous flow of knowledge from one generation to another. So they've been running the goddamn race now by themselves. They ain't even got nobody in the race. They done lapped the motherfucking lap. They done went around the motherfucking track damn near 5,000-6,000 times. They done went around and then they shoot the motherfucking gun for you. You understand? When the other runner was allowed to go around the track 4,000 times before you was even allowed into the race. And now they say, nigga, now you can get in the race, but you done monopolized everything. And then you done passed down the knowledge from generation to generation to generation, where you in a motherfucking spaceship and niggas trying to get a motherfucking bus card to get on the motherfucking bus. These motherfuckers is on goddamn Mars and shit, got these goddamn planes, got all these bombs and shit, and we still down here with water guns and shit. So you gotta look at that, okay? And so when you see the smile on her face, when you don't have to race against anyone, that's reality. That's fucking reality right there. So that's the smile that's on her face because she ain't got to race against no goddamn body. You see what I'm saying? Race right on in, look up in the stand and smile at mom and dad and thank them that she ain't got to run against nobody. All she had to do is cross the finish line. You see what I'm saying? And so look at our brother. He reached back. See, that's the younger generation. This nigga done dropped the baton. And the nigga that dropped the baton is the only one that could pick it up. You understand? So while the older nigga was too busy blaming the motherfucking young nigga, you understand? It was your fault, nigga, for dropping the motherfucking baton. You the one got to pick the motherfucker up. When you understand you dropped the baton, bitch, you got to pick the motherfucker up and put it in the next generation hand. It ain't their fault when they reach back there to grab the motherfucking baton and it ain't no baton to grab. Oh, boy, it's a fucked up, man. You niggas better wake up. So I understand where the young G's is at. You see what I'm saying? You see the look on that sister face that's behind the one that just dropped it. You can see the look in her damn face. She say, "Oh my God, they done been training and this." And so that's how it is with power. As soon as you drop that motherfucker, the reality is you may not be able to pick it right back up. Present generation, you understand? You know, in the front, next generation in the back. She looking like this bitch done drop our people's shit. 10,000 years of the people's energy, creativity, and poverty, frivolous actions and shit. You up there, you camaraderie with the enemy and shit, and up conspiring with the enemy. You understand what I'm saying? And when you realize what they was up to, it's too fucking late. They end there on you. You see what I'm saying? So here it is, family. Here it is. 10,000 years of the people's energy, creativity, and power, nigga, has been shattered. It's going to take everything in our power to get back up on our feet. We got to create a whole new glass at this point. Ain't no motherfucking, trying to glue no shit together or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But once you achieve this greatness again, and how hard it's gonna be, you must guard the nation just like you guard crystal glass. Because once you drop it, once you drop that power, once you drop the aspects of maintaining a nation, expanding a nation, it's a wrap for your ass. You see what I'm saying? The next generation looking at the motherfucker in front of them, hollering like, how the fuck did you drop this motherfucking baton? You understand what I'm saying? How did you drop this goddamn baton? We fuck nah. You see what I'm saying? The white woman coming around say, run, Becky. They dropped the motherfucking baton. We got these niggas. We got them. The look when you know you can't recover. See, the look you give when you know you cannot recover. You can't recover at this point. You see what I'm saying? So you see the anguish in the family's face when you don't understand how to run this race. And now you got the family. You see what they doing? You have been running for the other team for the last 400 years, the last 4,000 years, putting the fucking baton in their goddamn hand. You ain't putting it in your family hand. You putting it in his, and he gonna run across the motherfucking, the finish line and gonna raise the flag for his nation. You see, 400 years of lapping African people, and then you got our family over there on their knees, never been able to recover or get back in the race. You see? So let me come up out of that, family. Let me come on up out of that. Had to do that quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to see that in its entirety. Because that making of the nigga is the hardest shit you could see. It'll wake your ass clean up out your madness or what you in. You know what I'm saying? If you got severe crackatosis and chronic crackatosis and severe niggeritis, you know, that's what I invented that damn making of the nigga and that making of the white man for. To get niggas like that that's down in that chronic goddamn, sickness that, just breaking backs and shit. So, like I say, power is delicate. And that's why everybody ain't got power. That's why everybody can't keep power. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't keep power. Everybody can't maintain power. A lot of people can't even obtain it. It's too delicate of a thing. And so right here, everything that's of our people is in this glass right here. And once you understand how delicate the nation is, how delicate your woman is, how delicate your family is, and their security, then you would be as cautious with your family, your nationhood, your spirituality, and all of that as you are with a crystal glass. Because once you drop it in a world full of scavengers like the ones that's on this planet, you will never, ever, 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 ever obtain it again. It takes thousands and see, that's what's crazy. It takes thousands of years sometime to recover. You know what I'm saying? It takes thousands of years, and all them thousands of years, only thing you're gonna have stories of punishment and just agony and shit, and defeat and shit, and over and over and over. Oh, and I'm getting ready to end. You know what? I'm ending. Just 2 minutes, and I'm going out, and I'll be black tomorrow because I didn't end up doing 2 damn videos anyway. I told myself I was gonna do one. I had planned to do 2, and the ancestors say, "Nigga, you doing 2 anyway." Put me back to work. Say, "Nigga, get back," because I had did an hour and a half already, and then I done came back and did another hour, and so I did 2 damn lectures any damn way, and so I love rooting for all the ancestors. I do. I love rooting for, but too many times we root for heroes that almost made it. Almost made it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that fuck with the psyche. You understand what I'm saying? I need a motherfucking ancestor that prevailed. You understand what I'm saying? Didn't take no goddamn defeat. You know what I'm saying? When you keep, rooting for, the ancestors and I love you. That don't mean I don't love you. You understand what I'm saying? But when you keep rooting for the ancestors that almost made it, you become comfortable with almost making it. You see what I'm saying? Fuck that. Make a list of all the ancestors that put the foot up in their ass and kept it up in there and remained in power, nigga, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1,000 years after that. I need to see some victorious ancestors. Nigga, I'm tired of rooting, and I give y'all credit. But a lot of times, majority of the ancestors that we root for is the ones that almost made it. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the ancestors that almost made it. We need the ancestors that prevail. And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it so that you understand. When you continuously root for the ancestors that almost made it, you understand what I'm saying? That make you comfortable with almost making it. We can't have that type of mentality no more. We got to wake the fuck up. We got to root for the ones that going for the throat, that's going for the, complete control and victory. These got to be the answer, and look and study them with the most, the most urgency. You understand what I'm saying? With the most extreme urgency at this time, and see what it is that we need in our mentality, in our personality, in our psyche, that we need to tweak. Because being comfortable with almost making it ain't gonna get it today. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna get it today. All right, family, just looking at the facts. Now we're gonna look at the facts for a couple of days, 2-3 days, and then we're gonna talk about some plans. We've been talking, but we're going to focus in on some plans. I just want you to know where you at. But don't at all. You should be upset today. You should be upset saying, God damn, how did we get in this predicament? Who dropped the goddamn baton? Who dropped the motherfucking baton? Who responsible for dropping that motherfucking baton? And start teaching motherfuckers the responsibility of not, what happens, but the responsibility of not dropping the motherfucking baton and what happens when you do, because that shit ripples down through generations and generations and generations and generations of Africans. You cannot you just up and recover from that unless you get right back. It got to be like, nigga, I want the rematch right now. I got to make you apologize, nigga. You got to apologize and take it right back. If you do not do that and another motherfucker come in and crack your wig, it's a wrap for you. You're looking at thousands of years of slavery and human degradation. We can't accept that no more. Take the time to study this video, the one before it, the one before that. Start working on that plan. Go to the 10 Commandments of a Black revolutionary. Go over that again and again and again. Start to formulate your blueprint. Start to formulate your blueprint. All right, family. So I get up out of here. DVD, that's right. And I just said it today. Tomorrow is my day. I'm going to get the covers tomorrow. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Thank you for staying on me. That's what I need. Tomorrow is the day. I told you, either Monday or Tuesday. I'm getting off of my ass. Matter of fact, I'm gonna work on it tonight. Go on up there, print them out. I still gotta wait on the cases, but I'm ordering the cases tonight. As soon as I get off, I'm going straight order the cases. Going to get the DVD covers tomorrow. They already burnt up. I done burnt up thousands of them motherfuckers. Thousands of them. Thousands of them. They sitting right there ready. And these are the original ones from General Cyrus and Seti. Soon as I get them together, I guarantee you, I'm going to inform all the family, get it up on the site, and family go ahead and get that Cyrus, and then the new ones coming too. It's going to be a new age for the general. You know what I'm saying? Where you can keep that information all, in your house, pull it in case they try to take it off, and then you want the HD anyway. You want that original motherfucker say, oh, this is from the God. You know what I'm saying? All right, family. And appreciate all the support from your family. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I'll be black tomorrow, taking them. Hey, General Seti, I'm back live, y'all. This Sarah Suten Seti. General Seti YouTube page, I'm back live. So y'all make sure if y'all have not subscribed to General Seti, because I'm about to start the two-man riot is back, baby. The two-man riot is back. So General Seti, I could be live and from General Seti. I'm gonna be live and from Sarah. I probably do two, one on General, one on Sarah. You know what I'm saying? So again, go to General Seti YouTube page. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, because I'm gonna be going live on the General Sarah Suten Seti page tomorrow. Thank you very much. Black Power, prosper, prosper, mind, body, and spirit. All right, love you. Black Power.